Hey everyone, it's Steve at Kettle Haven Ranch. Welcome back. Today we're going to look at some maintenance in the apiary. That's coming up next. Okay, well, as you can see, we have weeds everywhere. We have a lot of vines here. We have kochia, we have other types of weeds that grow along the ground and cause you to trip and drop stuff. And dropping a beehive is a bad idea. So we're going to clean up with the weed eater. It's a couple different times that you can do this. Middle of a rainstorm, that's the best time to do it, I think. Get out here and just whack it all down when the bees are holed up. The springtime, it's a lot easier. In summertime, when the pollen's on, a lot easier to work around the bees. They're too busy going out and getting pollen to worry about anything that isn't directly affecting the hive. In the fall, completely different. A different set of bees. You think they're beautiful, lovely, gentle bees now. In the fall, when they know winter's coming on, things get a lot different out here, and I always wear my bee suit. I wouldn't be this close in the fall. As you can see, the bees are starting to get a little active, and I broke a couple of my rules today, which I thought I would pass on. Good things to think about. Number one, the thickness of your pants, not having holes in your knees. Anything which the bees can get into your pants is typically a bad idea to wear in the apiary, no matter how gentle the bees are being that day. It gets real uncomfortable at times. So thicker pants, denim, works great. As far as color, if you can stay light, I find with my bees, the lighter the better. In fact, I do the weed eating out here and cleaning up about 4 times a year. And the first 2 times of the year, early spring and spring, I'm out here in a white top or a light colored clothing, and the bees don't bother me at all. This time of year, from now until the end of summer, if I'm out here doing weed eating, I will wear my the top, my bee jacket and hood. The biggest reason for that is, with the weed eater, weeds are flying everywhere, and they're bouncing off you, pieces are bouncing off you. That will hide the effects of a bee warning you to get away from their hive. And oh, here it comes out of the brush. There's the big dog. There you go, buddy. Don't get the bees upset. There's another good one. Watch your dogs around the bees, because they can steer them up when you got your back to them, and all of a sudden you're in a mess. Another tip about the apiary. So clothing, light colored clothes, thick enough to stop the bee from going through it if it wants to sting you. Wearing appropriate covering out here, that if the bees get excited and they start giving you warning bumps, which they will do, that you realize that you're getting bumped by a bee and being told to get out of their area before it's too late and you get a whole bunch of them coming on you. So, see, Trump's being a good boy so far, but that's going to change. So, we'll get started, and I'll get my top on, get my hood on, get the weed eater going, and we'll start weed eating. Okay, that's quick and easy. Obviously, I fast forward the tape there. You guys don't have to see me do this whole thing. But we have a literal wall of weeds behind the apiary. That's mostly yellow mustard. But I did see a lot of what I believe is kochia. I'll try to find some here and pick it up, although I think I got most of it whacked right at the moment. Right here. This stuff is a vine, and it's sticky and it's full of little hooks, and just covers the ground in big blobs. You walk through it and you get tripped right up. It's sort of ugly. But hey, while we're here, let's go ahead and look into hive number 6. Do a close-up, see what's going on. I'll get the gear, be right back. I'm going to move the camera right up to hive 6. That'll cut most of this scene out. But with the sun the way it is and the angle and the GoPro, hopefully I can get some good views of what's going on in the hive and the individual frames. Here we go. Okay, as I finish setting up here, remind you guys, if you like our content, please hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and hit the like button. That sure helps in our ranking. So as you can see already, I just put my glove on, and there we go. She lands right on me to check me out. That might not have been in camera. Anyway, we're going to get into hive number 6. Let's do an inspection. Right off the bat, the population looks low, which is not a good sign. So let's open her up a bit, see what we have going on. If you recall, we requeened this recently. Those out of the way, completely empty frames. They've been drawn out, but other than that, empty. Same with that one. Okay, so I'm looking for the queen. This queen is actually marked. Hopefully we'll find her. I'm also looking for eggs or larvae, and all I'm seeing here, what's down there, is a lot of pollen. Using the morning sun, just seeing pollen in this frame, and nothing going on that side. So put that one back in. I'd hate to think we lost another queen. If we did, there's definitely something going on with this hive. No sign of the queen there. And I'm not seeing any wet brood on that side. if the queen's on here, I'm guessing she's right at the base of my hood right there. There she is. You can see her here. Well, the GoPro is going to pick her up with the big blue dot on her. So she's in there, she's alive. You guys see her crawling along there? That's excellent. That's what we needed to see. Once again, the rule that I firmly believe in: set a goal for getting into your hive. Once you achieve that goal, get out. Let them be. So we're going to put things gently back together. We know our queen's alive. She's looking healthy. Looking beautiful, actually. We'll put the hive back together here. Let her be. And hopefully she can bring this hive back. We have the pollen flow on right now. They're not hurting for resources out. The only thing that's hurting them right now is just the population, as you can see right here. We only have about a frame and a half population-wise when you do the count. So this hive right here, for an example, if I wanted to take it apart and do the inspection on it, it would be probably 9 out of 10 frames on the first super filled with bees right now. And the second super should be up at least 5 out of 10, if not more, frames with the bees on it. And we have the honey super on. We'll look at it real quick, see if they're even working in there yet. I would be surprised, although it is mid-June. But a lot of the resources, a lot of the honey gets put down between now and the middle of July. As you can see behind me, we have plenty of flowers and pollen going. So let's put these girls to bed. And my smoker sort of died out on me, but I got enough. Get them off the top bars there. Gently put the inner cover down at an angle. Give it a slight twist to move any bees out of the way. Here's a little sweetie that's over there. We'll get her out of the way before we put the top cover on. Excellent. Successful requeening. That's a beautiful thing to see. All right, real quick while we're here. Quick move. And just a peek. Not much going on here in this honey super. Let me find my tool. Once again, we had this apart just a couple days ago, but I can see right now we don't have anything going on up here. I'm going to move the camera over real quick. Hopefully this will stay in frame. Let's look at hive number 5 for comparison. And sorry guys if this is out of balance. Okay, here we are at hive number 5 for comparison to hive 6. I haven't actually viewed through the camera because I'm all hooded up, but let's give this a quick look, see what's going on here. Right off the bat, although it's hard to see with the GoPro, I have bees here, here, here. It looks like they're working all the way out to the edge. This is one of the insulated boxes I'm trying. There's just a dead air space here and here between the outer wall. So it's actually only an 8 frame super. Let's see, where did I put my tool? Whoa, we got bees here. Shouldn't have gone that fast. I didn't think they were over that far. Look at that, beautiful. There's drones. I'm just gonna flip these over. Yeah, they're working on all the frames here. So what I'll do, since I've seen enough, once again, I've reached that goal. We'll put it all back together. As little interruption as their work and routine as possible. And we'll close them back up. They're not quite up to the honey super yet. They probably won't be for a while. But having the extra room might reduce the chance of swarming. And I'm all for that. Let's get squared up. Inner cover. And the top cover. Okay, things are looking good in the apiary. We got maintenance done today. We showed you a little bit about finding that queen, that marked queen. See how easy it is? It's amazing. Hey, it's a really busy time here at the ranch. We're trying to get at least one video a week out. Bear with us on that. We're coming up in the harvest. We have about 30 or 40 acres actually of hay to bring down and get baled up and put away. Up until then, it's all the little chores around the place, like checking out the bees, making sure they're doing good. All the other hives, we have 8 hives total right now. 6 hives look great, absolutely great. One hive is a little bit behind. I'm a little worried about it. And then we have hive number 6. So as far as honey this year, hard to say, but that's how it is every year. The big thing is just getting the bees ready for winter so they get through. Okay, join me in the future for more videos. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy. Take care.